Hello, I'm Tracy. I wanted to do a video introduction, I guess, just to introduce myself and give you a voice and a face. I mean, you kind of had a face, but not really. So I'm an intuitive and an animal communicator, uh, which is fun and work and kind of a lot of times something I wish I could turn off. Um, it's why I can't go to the zoo. But I wanted to give you a little background about myself, and then if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will answer them. I am I was raised Methodist, and I had a really wonderful church, wonderful, and a wonderful senior minister who encouraged questions and never told me that I was wrong. Just always encouraged me to think for myself. Um, and when I graduated from high school, I kind of moved away from the church because I thought this can't be it. Like this can't be all. And um, and I was right because it's not. Um, and I've learned a lot over the past 10 years about myself and the world and what we believe to be true and what makes us feel better to believe is true. Um, anyway, I don't have this page to question anyone's beliefs or to make anyone change their beliefs or to ask anyone to change my beliefs. I believe in God. Um, I don't know if it's like the same way that you do. Um, a spirit, a mother, father, God kind of thing. Um, I do believe in Jesus. I, which some people would say makes me a Christian, which I would argue with because I don't go in for the sin and all that stuff. I also don't like organized religion because I don't think any one of them's got it right. And there are a lot of very wise people throughout history that think that we never got it right. One of whom is one of my favorite ascended masters that I will talk about another time. Um, but I want you to know that I love and respect all of you. And what I do is all inclusive. So there's no, oh, I shouldn't talk to you because I'm Catholic, or you don't, you won't have anything to do with me because I'm Jewish or I'm atheist. I have a lot of atheist friends, and believe me, they are in many ways a lot more accepting than of me and my stuff. Um, but this is rambling, and I apologize. I wanted you to know kind of where I am. Um, I apparently have been talking to animals my whole life, but I didn't know that I was talking to animals until my mentor um, told me, "You're talking to animals." And we had a whole thing where I talked to our horses before I ever met them, and it was a funny story. But um, I do communicate with them, which is very helpful for a lot of stuff. Cats are hard. I'm just going to answer that question right now. Cats are hard. And it's because they are in the world and out of the world at the same time. They're not really. I mean, they're kind of not of this world. Um, Horses are great to talk to. Dogs are just pretty much love. Uh, yeah, animal communication is awesome and sad, and also why I don't eat them. Anyway, the intuitive is a whole nother thing that I can talk about if you want to know more. I uh, I've always had gut feelings that now I call God feelings because it's spirit or whoever telling me, "Hey, hello." And so often in my life, I just said, "Shut up! You don't know what you're talking about," and moved on. And then later on, I found out, "Oh, you were exactly right." I a lot of times I call that my bullshitometer because I can usually tell when someone is um, not a great person. I usually know immediately. More often than not, I push it down because I don't want to believe that someone isn't great. I like to believe the best in everybody, and then I kind of get punched in the gut. But it's helpful. It's very helpful when I have friends in abusive relationships and I know the person they're with is no good. That person knows right away that I know. I don't say anything; they know. Um, I also do energy work. I have friends that are a lot more powerful than I am, but I do energy work and I work with angels, which you can do too. You can all do that, and ascended masters, and I would love to help you do that if you want. Yeah, so this is rambling, and I don't really know if I shared any good information. Let's just call this like, hey, here's Tracy rambling. Let's get her on track for next time. Like, I'll come up with like a more of a plan, like a plan. Anyway, um, so that's that. If you have any questions, please ask them, and let's do some good work. I have a lot of stuff to share with you guys, and some of it may be scary, and some of it may be comforting, and I hope more comforting than scary. But you're not alone, and you're never alone, and you're always loved, and that is the most important thing for you to know. That you're surrounded by love and you are love. That's the most powerful thing in the world. So until we speak again, feel free to ask questions and tell me your stories, and we'll talk and we'll figure this stuff out. I don't have a plan. I just felt like I needed to do this. So here we go. I hope you all have a great weekend.